Hi, my name is Megan and I have a blog called Will Paint Nails for Food. I'm going to be demonstrating a glitter gradient. It's also called a glitter fade, and it's actually very simple to do, but I get asked all the time how I do it, so I put together this short video and I hope you find it helpful. So I'm going to start with, first you want to paint your nails and you want to let it dry, very important. I've painted my nails with, can you see here? Sinful Colors Sugar Rush, a pale blue. And then you want to have your glitter polish. And I'm going to be using this one, Shimmer Polish in Sarah. It's an indie brand and you can learn more about it on my blog. Some other things that you want to have are a makeup sponge, and also very helpful is, there we go, a cuticle stick or an orange stick. Not a new one and not one that you use to push back your cuticles, but an older one that maybe already has some polish on it. So, okay, with that, let's get started. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some polish, and I have a piece of parchment paper here, or you can take a piece of plastic, and I'm just going to take some out, some polish. Okay, so the key to doing a glitter gradient is to not use too much glitter. So I'm trying not to pick up too much. And the other thing that I'm going to do is, well, first I don't want to pick up too much, and I'm also not going to put too much on my nails to start with. So we're going to go very slow and just put a little bit on. So I've got some on my makeup sponge, and I'm just going to start from the tip. There we go. And I'm going to work my way down. Down, 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 down. Top, down, 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 down. I need a little bit more. Hopefully you can see that there. Just working from the tip, dabbing on the tip, and then working my way down. And I'm having a bit of problems getting it in the corner. There we go. So I'm not trying to do it all at once. What I'm doing is just putting a little bit of glitter on my nails, and then I'm going to let it dry, and then I'm going to go back again. So I'm going to then go to my ring finger, start from the tip, and work my way down. See, I don't really have much polish on my sponge, so that way, because it's easier to add more, but it's very, very difficult to take it off. So you just want to build it up very slowly. And I'm working from the tip and working my way down. So here's what my nails look like at this point. Can you see that? So I'm not finished with my glitter gradient, but I'm just going to let it, you just want to let it dry for a minute or two, and then you can go over and you can add more glitter where you need more, where you think you need to make more of a gradient. So that's sort of the key to how I do it. I don't try to do it all at once, but rather I sort of maybe do 2 or 3 rounds where I let it dry, and then go back and add a little bit more. So like I said, it's easy to add more, but but of course if you add too much, you can't really take it off. So it's better to just work with a very little bit of polish and build it up gradually. So occasionally I end up making a mistake where I get a big blob of polish where I don't want to have a big blob of polish, and that kind of ruins my gradients. So you can either, sometimes you can sort of try and pick it off with a toothpick or an orange stick and just cover it with a tad bit of glitter so you can't see the mistake. So I found that that has helped a few times. So this is actually can be a very forgiving technique. So I'm actually very happy with the gradient that I have now. You can see here, I'll also post a picture up. And what I'm going to do is I have sort of, you can't really see here, but the tips are kind of uneven because of the glitter. So I'm just taking my orange stick and just sort of flattening that out, pushing any stray glitter, sort of forcing it back on my nails. That's kind of why this tool comes in handy, because I don't really want to have bumpy tips. You know, that doesn't really look appealing. The next thing that we want to do is just put on some top coat. And I'm using Seche Vite, which is my favorite. And this is totally awkward, but I'm just want to wrap my tips and put on a generous coat. So I'm just taking my cleanup brush and a little bit of nail polish remover, and I'm just trying to remove some of the glitter that's on the side. So sometimes just using your brush might not be enough, so I find that the orange stick is also really helpful to get that glitter off. And the key to doing that is to add a bit of, to sort of go over it with a bit of nail polish remover first, and then use the cuticle stick, orange stick. So there we have it, finished glitter gradient, and I'll post a better picture because then you'll be able to see it. And one thing I should mention is that when you're using your glitter polish, it's best to work with a glitter polish that has smaller pieces of glitter. You don't want to, it's a little bit harder when working with a polish with very large pieces of glitter, especially shaped glitter like circles and stars and squares and things like that. So if you're just starting out, try a glitter polish that has smaller pieces. I've also done these with polishes that have like bar glitter, and that's worked out very well. So, but just to start out, try it with something with smaller pieces of glitter, and it will make for a fine, more delicate gradient. So, so that's it for today, and I hope that you found this tutorial helpful. This is actually my first video, so so any sort of feedback that you can leave would be very helpful to me, and good luck in trying a glitter gradient or a glitter fade. Thank you very much, and goodbye.